Hello, hello. So today we have, this is the BossUpCosmetics. This is Glow Boss Pressed Highlighter. Now I got this at your girl's place, TJ Maxx, $7.99. I was watching people shop at TJ Maxx. Sometimes I like to fulfill my dreams through other people shopping. And when I was doing that, I got quite a lot of videos at the time of people freaking out saying that BossUpCosmetics was showing up at TJ Maxx, at Ross, at Marshall's. So I thought I would go to my nearby TJ Maxx, and what do you know? I found a bunch of items. This is in the shade Inspiring. I found a bunch of items there, but I decided to only pick up a single highlighter. They had glosses and liquid blushes as well, but I just have so much stuff, y'all. I thought I would just pick up something I thought maybe looked a little different to everything else that I already have. And so this is the only thing that I picked up. I ended up putting everything else that I had in my cart back. And this is from a brand that is cruelty-free. This is vegan, handmade with love, Black and Latina owned, women owned. I think this might usually go for 13 or 15 bucks. Because it says I was able to buy mine for $8. But the reason I picked this up, this is in cardboard packaging. It's just all completely pink, and I've only ever tried them once before. It was with the Black Balm. It was a lip and cheek stain, and it was something that Michaela kind of ended up persuading me to buy, and I realized I really didn't eat it, but I just really kind of wanted to be part of the hype. Like, I just got some FOMO. So again, watching those videos, kind of got some FOMO out of that. Got this. So there is a little mirror in here. There's a small little mirror in there, and it's just blank right there. It's just completely pink. And then this is the product. This is the highlighter. I picked it because it is a kind of blue, purple kind of highlighter. Not something that I really have in my collection. You can see there, like, purple highlighters aren't that common. A little weird for some people, so I thought I would pick this up. I really like the weird kind of jagged geometry shapes in there. I'm not really sure what that does, but ultimately I think I'm gonna have to give this away. This just really isn't to the intensity that I like. I think it's a little there, but not really. Where I've touched it, you can see here, I've touched it right there. That's where I've been using it. I've tried using this as an eyeshadow. I've used this as an actual highlighter several times. It's not intense enough for me as a highlighter, and it's not intense enough for me as an eyeshadow. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's already started to hard pan there where I've been using it. I've used my finger and I've used a brush, and it's just not, I mean, maybe this is why it ended up at TJ Maxx, because maybe it's an older product, and that's why it's kind of hard panned, but this just, it's not the worst. I think it could be better, but I have a bunch of highlighters, and if I'm not absolutely in love with a highlighter, we're doubting whether or not I should give it away, I should probably give it away. It's pretty. I think it'll enjoy its place in a new home. I think this is probably the level of sheen and shimmer people who don't usually wear something very kind of, I don't know, outgoing and big like this will probably like. I'm sure it'll be the perfect amount for them. But for me, as a person who isn't, you know, afraid to wear blue eyeshadow with a blue lipstick, yellow eyeshadow with a yellow lipstick, and yellow blush, like, this to me is just very, it's too toned down. And ultimately, I want to give away as much product to my friends that I know I'm not really going to use. I don't see myself reaching for this specifically. I know this is more purple leaning with a blue hue, but I think I probably reach for a blue highlighter more often than I do a purple one. And if I'm reaching for a blue highlighter, I'm going to probably reach for my CXC Beauty first before I reached over for some BossUpCosmetics. So I think the product's alright. A little worried that it kind of hard panned on me, but like I said, I got this at TJ Maxx, and it was probably there for a reason. If you buy this directly from the website, I'm sure you'll probably get a better, newer product. But in terms of what I've already bought, I think I'm gonna have to pass this along.